Hey guys, I am glad to announce to you that Bundesliga is finally back after the international break. So we have not been watching the Bundesliga for 2 weeks now, and now the international break is over, we all are going to see how the Bundesliga is going to enroll this weekend, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. We have one game that we played on Friday, but before this game, know that this is Matchday 27 in Bundesliga, and this seems to be a good season for Harry Kane because at this point in time, it is quite visible that he might win his first professional trophy as a player, and he is going to win it with Bayern Munich this season 2024-2025. So let's dive into today's fixtures, Friday and Saturday's fixtures, same as Sunday fixtures. The first game of this match day 26 will be that of Bayer Leverkusen versus Bochum, and that game will be played at 8:30. So guys, it is going to be a tough game for both teams because Bochum is actually moving towards the relegation zone, and Bayer Leverkusen is actually moving towards the first spot. You get the point. So it's going to be a tough game. Let's just wait to see how the game will go. And I would like to know your predictions down in the comment section. And if we have to take a look at the start, that is the fixtures of Saturday, we discover that we have so many games on Saturday, and 6 of those games are actually scheduled to be played on Saturday. And if we take a look at the Saturday fixtures, right, you discover that we have a match at exactly 3:30, Mönchengladbach versus Leipzig, and the second game of the day, that is Saturday, will be played at exactly 3:30. That's Bayern Munich versus St. Pauli. We'll have Hoffenheim versus Augsburg at 3:30 as well. We have Holstein versus Werder Bremen. We have Wolfsburg versus Hoffenheim. We have Frankfurt versus Stuttgart. Those are Saturday's fixture. And if you are watching this video, tell me down in the comment section how you actually think Saturday's fixtures is going to end. Who do you think are the favorites to win their games? Is it the Sunday's fixture? That is the games that were actually scheduled to be played on Sunday. You discover that just 2 of these games were scheduled to be played on Sunday. So many of the matches will be played on Friday instead, because we have 1 on Friday, we'll have 6 on Saturday, and we'll have just 2 games that will be played on Sunday. So guys, the Bundesliga is actually made up of just 18 teams compared to La Liga, Premier League, and the Serie A with 20 teams, right? So match day 27, Sunday fixtures have Freiburg versus Union Berlin at 2:30 and Dortmund versus Mainz at 4:30. Remember, this Bundesliga season is actually tough for both clubs because at some point in time we saw Bayern Munich winning games. At some point in time we saw them sharing points. At some point in time we saw Bayer Leverkusen struggling, and at this point in time Bayer Leverkusen is actually coming back match after match. Let's just wait and see how today's fixtures, tomorrow's fixtures, and Sunday fixtures are going to look like, if they will actually favor some clubs, right? And when you take a look at the table, right, the table of this Bundesliga table after match day 26, remember, I always lay my emphasis on the top 6 of the table and the bottom 6 of the table. Reason being that this is where beautiful football is played, the top 6 and the bottom 6. When you're among the top 6, there is this mentality of qualifying for the European competition for the following season, and when you are at the bottom 6, there is this mentality of you being relegated or you maintaining a spot in the league. You get the point. That is why I always lay my emphasis on the top 6 and the bottom 6. And now when you take a look at the top 6, you discover that Bayern Munich is having 62 points after 26 games, followed by Bayer Leverkusen with 56 points after 26 games. That is a point difference of 6 from the first spot. So it's going to be a tough game for Bayer Leverkusen against Bochum. We also have Mainz with 45 points after match day 26. We have Frankfurt with 45 points after match day 26. You discover that the 3rd position and the 4th position, all of them are having the same number of points. And maybe at the end of this match day 27, the table is going to change. It is normal, the table is going to change, but we all have to wait till the matches are over to see who the weekend actually favored and who the weekend did not favor. And the 5th position is occupied by Leipzig with 42 points. Leipzig has been struggling ever since the season started. I cannot really say that Leipzig is in form this season because these guys are actually struggling match after match. Even if they get to win a match, they struggle before winning a match. So this season is not actually the best for Leipzig, and they're occupying the 5th position with 42 points after match day 26. We have Freiburg with 42 points as well after match day 26. You discover that the 3rd position and the 4th position, all of them are having the same point. The 5th position and the 6th position, all of them are having the same number of points. And now when we move to the bottom of this Bundesliga table, it's where you see a lot of interesting things. You get the point. At this point in time, there are emotions. These bottom six. At the end of the season, some of them will be eliminated. That will be relegated to Bundesliga 2, and some of them will maintain. You get the point. So Matchday 27 loading, and 9 more games to go to the end of the season, right? Let's take a look at the bottom six. You discover the number 13 position is occupied by Union Berlin. Remember, 2 years ago, Union Berlin played the UEFA Champions League, and at this point in time, they're actually struggling and they're battling between the relegation zone and maintaining themselves in the Bundesliga. We have the 14th position occupied by Hoffenheim with 26 points, a point difference of 1 from Union Berlin. We have Sao Paulo with 25 points. Remember, this Sao Paulo just came from the Bundesliga 2 last season, and they're actually performing well this season. Though they're occupying the 15th position with 25 points, there is still a possibility that they might be playing the Bundesliga next season. We have 16. Bochum occupying 16th position with 20 points. Remember, Bochum is playing Bayer Leverkusen today. I think they'll be going into that match to see if they can get all the 3 points against the current German champions, or the points can even be shared, because at the end of the season, every point is going to count. Every goal is going to count, you get. And the 17th position occupied by Hoffenheim with 19 points after Matchday 26. We have Hoffenheim with 17 points after Matchday 26. You see that when you take a look at this relegation zone, you discover that there are 3 clubs already that everyone can clearly see that 2 of them must be eliminated, right? 2 of them must be relegated to Bundesliga 2. A club like Hoffenheim with 17 points only. We have Hoffenheim with 19 points, and we have Bochum with 20 points. And this 15th position is having 5 points. That's a point difference of 5. So reaching that level is going to be tough. I don't know how the Bundesliga season is going to end, but if I'm to predict the Bundesliga season at this point in time, I will see Bayern Munich winning the Bundesliga this season. I will see Bayer Leverkusen finishing at the top 4. We'll have Leipzig as well, and maybe Frankfurt might also end at that level. So guys, let's know your thoughts and predictions down in the comment section for this Bundesliga season 2024-2025. Let's know who you think can be crowned champions at the end of the season. Let's also know who you think will be eliminated, that is, will be relegated to the Bundesliga 2 at the end of the season. And remember that we are just few matches to go till the end of the season. But without that, guys, let's take a look at the top scorers of this Bundesliga after Matchday 26. Guess what? I know that you already know who the top scorer is at this point in time. It is Harry Kane. Harry Kane will fight for everything this particular season, because this guy said at the beginning of the season that the time has come for him to start winning trophies. And I think it is the right time. And this guy is fighting for everything. When you take a look at the Bundesliga top scorers, right, you discover that Harry Kane is lonely at the top with 21 goals, 7 assists. That is 28 goals contribution after Matchday 26. We have Patrick Schick with 17 goals. That is a goal difference of 4 from Harry Kane, occupying the first position with 0 assists. So Patrick Schick is having just 17 goals contribution as compared to Harry Kane with 28 goals contribution, a difference of 11 goals contribution between Patrick Schick and Harry Kane. And we also have Umar Mamouche, who currently plays for Manchester City, who was in form with Frankfurt. This guy scored 15 goals, having 24 goals contribution after Matchday 26. Though he left Frankfurt during the January transfer window, and he is currently playing for Manchester City. Imagine you're a player, you play in the Premier League, but your name is registered among the top scorers in a different league. So it's going to be fun, right, at the end of the season. Let's just wait there and see how the season is going to end. Like, we have Clint DSA, who plays for Mönchengladbach with 15 goals, 5 assists. That's 20 goals contribution after Matchday 25. We also have Bukat with 15 goals, 2 assists, 17 goals contribution after Matchday 26. We have Sehu Girassi, 14 goals, 2 assists, 16 goals contribution after Matchday 26. So guys, let's know down in the comment section who you actually think is going to end the season as the top goal scorer, who is going to win the Golden Boot at the end of the season, who is going to win the Gadmola Award at the end of the season, because at this point in time, it is very visible that Harry Kane is going to win this particular trophy, right? But without the less, football is something that is very, very unpredictable. You cannot predict football. Though he's still the first with 21 goals, with a goal difference of 4 from the second spot, you can see this guy scoring 4 goals in the next match and meeting up him there with 21 goals. So let's know your thoughts down in the comment section, guys, and how you think the season is going to end. Let's know your thoughts down in the comment section, because Bayern Munich is actually fighting for the Bundesliga. So let's just wait and see how the season is going to end for Harry Kane and Bayern Munich. And guys, most importantly, I am always open to corrections. So if you have watched this video right up to this point, drop a review down in the comments where you think I can improve, so I will do better next time. See you on to my next video.